This is all crazy, dude.
It's insane, bro.
Where
Insane.
Where do we even begin? Tell us, man. All right. How do we start? Where do you want to begin with this journey the last couple of months? First of all, you want to explain what happened to your Facebook platform?
Well, so yeah, I'm banned again, for 60 days. So we started off on a 30-day ban, right? Come off that.
Yep.
2 days later, we get a 24-hour ban. We come
Yep.
off that. 2 days later, we get another 30-day ban, right? I come off that. 3 days later, I get a 24-hour ban. And before I even came off the 24-hour ban, I got whacked with a 60-day ban. So I'm shut down.
Okay.
I can't even post.
How is this happening? Why are you being all your content is a lot of protesting, a lot of civil rights types of things. So why is it that you are constantly being banned? How is this happening?
So what it looks like, according to my discussions with Facebook, is that there are repeated malicious reportings of the Never Stop Media LLC Facebook page, where they're just reporting everything and anything. They come on the lives and they start complaining and whining that we don't cover, any of the malicious side of things. And that's because we get threatened constantly, and they deny any type of interviews. So on Christmas, I was getting all type of death threats on Christmas, some pretty ignorant comments about my 6-year-old son. And I said, okay, we'll start showing everybody your side of things. And we posted all types of articles. We posted all types of videos. Yeah, so it's just, and that night, like within minutes, we had 2 of the videos pulled down for violating community standards. Repeated death threats, people emailing saying that they're responsible for getting us shut down. All types of stuff. And most of this is nothing new. I've been dealing with this, essentially since the situation with Kenosha, with the shooting of Jacob Blake and everything that surrounded that, the types of stories that we put out. And yeah, so, the threats and everything from I'm going to, kick your ass to I'm going to shoot you in the guts and watch you die slowly. That's been happening for months. I've been doxxed repeatedly. And even, addresses that are unknown. 1 or 2 people would know. And then those addresses are getting out there. The address where my 6-year-old child lives is out there, running around on the internet now. So yeah, I've moved 9 times in the last 6 months. I'm basically living 24 hours at a time at this point.
So, I mean, it's been a rough go for you these last couple of months. A lot of people want to know, why haven't you stopped? Why do you keep going with your son being threatened? He's only 6 years old. He's being threatened. You're being followed to everywhere you go. People are finding out. Every hotel you've been staying at, they find out. Why not just quit? I mean, I know you never stop, but hell, won't you just stop?
Because that's what they want, right? They want to, they want to silence you. Our platform, the Never Stop Media platform, is a very raw, unfiltered, unedited style platform. My platform's not for everybody. I'm very vulgar on my platform. The same as what we're seeing in the streets. It's very raw, it's unfiltered, it's hostile, so it's the same way that we run our platform. It's very in your face. So, you know, the types of content that we put out all this this very raw content, and we expose corruption within police departments. We expose groups that claim to not be racist, but they are. We expose a lot of civil rights issues, civil liberties issues. You know, city officials, we expose different things. So yeah, you know, when you put out content like that, real truthful investigative journalism, people don't want to hear that type of stuff. You know, and that makes things, you know, potentially dangerous. I knew there would be a level of danger to what I was doing, but I never suspected it would get to this point.
Right.
So, you know, it's kind of one of those things, because they want to shut me down, because they want to silence me. You know, they're intentionally going after every potential way for me to earn any type of money. They've completely taken my life away. I've lost everything doing this. I have no home at this point. You know, essentially no way to monetize anything other than trying to put out our PayPal and our Venmo and things like that. You know, they're intentionally trying to make me homeless to, you know, basically force a permanent shutdown. You know, if I'm homeless, I can't continue doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I was gonna say the fact that your platform was banned on Facebook really hurt you monetize as far as making money with articles, making money with fan subscriptions. It demonetized your page, and that really hurt because that was the only income you had coming in was from any money made on Facebook or donations from people that were willing to help. So what the trolls started to do was make sure that every video you put up got banned. And I want to take a minute, you guys, to say, for one, I want to make sure the audio and video is good. If the audio is good in your end, please let us know that everything sounds okay. I want to make sure you guys can hear us clearly. Also, take the time to share this video to every group that you follow. And we want to get this shared out there. We are multi-streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So we want you guys to share it. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, go ahead and share it. And you can also leave that in the comment section. Let us know what city and state you're in. And what platform are you watching this from? Are you watching from YouTube or Facebook? Let us know that.
Let us know.
So yeah, the important thing is, and thanks Olga for letting us know that it sounds good. I want to thank all you guys for joining the stream, and a lot of people from Kevin's platform on YouTube are joining. I want to welcome you guys to Raw Topic platform today as well, and thanks for coming over to watch the interview. So Kevin, yeah, so a lot of the trolling has gotten you banned on Facebook, which really hurt your monetization. We know that. So what? And I oh,
Life.
slice of life, like you're giving people the real deal. You're giving people the what's going on in your life, and people like that. People like when people are intimate, personal, and honest. And you've been known for your slice of life videos where you are going through a situation of rather you're on the verge of being homeless in the next 24 hours or whatever it is. You are very transparent, and that is why I like watching your platform on YouTube. So I think you really are doing a good job on YouTube thus far as just letting people in your life and what's going on. And I also want to let people know you can donate to Kevin to help his situation. Since he has been part of the movement, Black Lives Matter, and filming the protesting, he's been ousted from a lot of jobs, a lot of opportunities he could have had, but a lot of people want to shut him down. And some
Dots. Hang on. Make sure we got the video, because
should be because I know that I seen him earlier.
I've been having video issues in here.
But anyways, try to.
Is anybody else?
There it is right there. So click that.
No, not that one.
Yeah, that's not that one. That's one. Well, where'd you pin it? All of a sudden, I don't see it.
I don't know. It ran away, bro.
Unless there's just so many comments coming in that you can't see it. But
Maybe. How's the video? Is everyone video's good?
yeah, video is good. I'm guessing, and the sound is good. Who we got from Alabama? Who is that? Jan Windwalker? Okay, yeah, you've been following for quite a while.
Yeah, Jan's been on there.
She's from watching from Alabama on Facebook. Thank you. Christy Henley, thank you for watching. Let's see who else we got. Angie Stack. What's up, Angie? I want to thank you for watching.
We're doing some tech issues.
Yeah, Kevin's trying to pin his PayPal. Did you find it?
Yeah, it's pinned.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, and I'm in an undisclosed hotel at this point, and I've had a little bit of interference with video. So if the video gets a little wonky, just bear with it. It'll pick back up. So yeah, sorry, a little bit of tech issues there. There we go.
Okay.
Should be all right.
All right. So let's start off with. So you already told us a little bit about your Facebook platform and why it's been banned and demonetized for 60 days. But then I was watching your live stream on YouTube the other day, and there's a situation at the Hampton Inn.
Econo Lodge first.
Oh, was it? Okay,
Yeah.
well, I don't know for sure, but I know. So just give us a story of what.
Hotel. I had enough money to be able to get the hotel for 2 days. So I rented or booked a hotel room, whatever, however you want to say it. And yeah, I was there for a couple of days. And then in the middle of a blizzard, because I'm very transparent, like you said, I talk about my life. I talk about exactly what's going on with me. Things like that. So bear with the video, guys. It's
Somebody said the audio's going in and out. Try to take the mic and just, can you hold it and talk?
come on.
I think that might be either that or clip it somewhere closer to your mouth, maybe.
You know what the problem is? It's a problem that you have too much technology.
Kevin does not like the technology, people.
I think it's something with the room, because I've been having some weird wonky stuff with my videos. But we'll
Keep us updated, you guys, on the audio. Let us know. We'll keep working on it.
How's that? Is
well,
it
let's
better
start.
now?
Is it when I talk or when he talks? Let's start off with troubleshooting the microphone. When who's talking when it's going on. So let us know. That will troubleshoot what's going on.
Plus you're on Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
This guy.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. I rarely ever do Wi-Fi, but since I hit over 50 gigs of data for streaming so much.
Oh, I'm on 21 right now.
Yeah, they slow you down.
Yeah.
They slow you down. The networks don't like when you hog the data.
Maybe
that's why I jumped on Wi-Fi. But you're right, Wi-Fi could make things wonky.
Yeah. See, look, I look beautiful now, but
Yeah.
before I was kind of pixels.
That all the you change for. So you ruling.
But
So let's get into the good stuff.
yeah, there we go. Is the video?
I've noticed that you want to.
The video's better. Okay.
Who said something was wrong with the video? I thought it was audio. We had a
Yeah,
problem.
and the video was getting a little wonky.
Oh. Well, that's
Right.
also because we got it up full screen like that.
Yeah.
1080, which is in Facebook is 720. So.
Got it.
Yeah, yada yada.
So I'm at the hotel, telling everybody what's going on, basically living 24 hours at a time. I have to raise enough money essentially to just keep a roof over my head. Normally, I'm pretty cautious about my surroundings. I don't show too much of, landscape, whatever, street signs, all of that type of stuff. And I wasn't paying attention, and I showed an entire intersection. I showed street signs. I showed all these hotels that were near me, the gas station. I showed all the stuff. And then walking towards the hotel that I was at, and I turned the camera before I got to my specific hotel, so that people couldn't see the exact location of the hotel. Later on that day, I took like a 20-second video, posted it up on the page of like the parking lot showing all the snow. And from what I've learned from that particular hotel, there were multiple individuals that kept calling the hotel, trying to verify if I was there. And then...
Wait, which hotel was this?
So this is at the Econo Lodge in Milwaukee.
Okay.
Right.
So it started, a lot of the stalking started at the Econo Lodge.
When they actually showed up, yeah. But I've been stalked for months now.
Okay, and for I want to just mention, if any of you guys were watching any of this while it was going live on Kevin's YouTube channel, just type in the comment section hashtag I watched, I saw it, and I want to know how many people remember when that happened on his live stream. If you were live with him when he was being stalked in that first time,
People were freaking out.
yeah, I saw a lot of people like, what the heck? And
You jumped on
oh
at
my
one
God,
point, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I jumped in once they were outside your window, the truckers,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, you want me to come out? I'm like, dude, don't go out. You're like, should I go downstairs? I'm like, dude, don't go downstairs.
Right. Nobody wanted me to go. And then I found out from the hotel, and later after the box of crazy actually happened, I found out that several days they were actually driving through the parking lot and calling the hotel and all these things. So here I am, just like I am right now. I'm sitting here. I'm on a live. I'm talking to my viewers. We're just chewing the fat. And you can barely hear it in the video. And you can see this on the Never Stop Voices YouTube channel. We've posted the entire thing. We've clipped the video because it was a very long live stream. And then we've actually shared security footage from the hotel as well. But yeah, so you can barely hear it in the video. And what's super creepy, and I'll tell you guys this now so you don't miss it, but on the actual YouTube video, if you don't watch my face, but look out the window, you can see all the trucks
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
pulling up.
Yeah, it was crazy. Well, you have footage from the hotel. I think they gave it to you, but you have the footage when the guys were coming into the entrance.
Yeah.
And all you can see was the flags flying. And I'm like, what is this, the Dukes of Hazzard 2.0?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
you had
it was crazy.
You had Confederate flags that were flying. You had Blue Lives Matter flags. Of course, the American flag. So then in the window you can see them, and my back is to the window, so I have no idea. So this is like straight scary movie, right? This is like totally cliche. So you hear barely in the video, you hear like 1980s Warrior. Remember that movie, The Warriors? Mm-hmm. And you hear, Kevin, come out and play.
Yeah,
So
it was crazy.
I hear this, and like you see my face, and I'm like basically like, what the F? And
They were in a loudspeaker or
yeah,
what?
they had a loudspeaker, bro. So
they were
I
straight
jump
up taunting you.
Yeah.
Straight up harassing.
Yeah. So I jump up, I open the curtain of the window, and then I obviously completely lose my mind. So then I open the window, I grab the camera, I'm still live streaming. I put the camera out the window, and I'm showing them, and yeah, they're taunting me and harassing me.
Let me take a moment. You guys, if you guys can relate to Kevin, have you guys ever been harassed or stalked? I want you to type hashtag I understand in the comment section. Let us know you understand what he's going through. So a lot of people don't know what it feels like to be stalked by people, a group, especially maybe one person, but in this case, it's a group. It's people that want to see his downfall. and being stalked is never fun and harassed. So if you guys can understand what it feels like to be harassed and stalked by a particular person or group, hit us with hashtag I understand in the comment section. Show Kevin some love, you guys. Throw some hearts up. Throw some hearts, some likes, some care buttons. Show some love in the stream, people.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to us.
So you know, I mean, you're gonna see in the video, you know, full transparency here. You're gonna see in the video where, you know, wow, Christy, I'm sorry to hear that.
Christy understands.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we're sorry, Christy. Who else understands? Angie Stack.
Yeah, hopefully, like they're. Oh man, hopefully that's not like too tragic of a story for them. But yeah, so you're gonna see in the video, you're gonna see this bravado
Karen
come out.
understands.
You're gonna see this big like machoism come out, right? This kind of Kevin tough guy, right?
Yeah, yours is bigger than mine type thing.
Right, right.
Or mine is bigger than yours, whatever.
So you know, I'm in my pajamas. I'm throwing real clothes on. I'm getting the bulletproof vest on, and I'm coming outside because I want to get them on film. And you know. Out of the hotel that night
Because of that?
because they showed up. I had to explain to the night manager what was going on. I called Milwaukee Police Department. I had let them know that I've had, over the course of the last 6 months, multiple death threats from not just this group, but various groups and people and whatever, that I'm being harassed, intimidated, and stalked. I've had to move 9 times in the last 6 months. You know, I had enough evidence to fit the Wisconsin statutes for stalking, and Milwaukee Police Department wouldn't do anything that night.
Really?
They wouldn't come out.
So you told them that these guys in trucks came to your hotel.
Yep.
You had it on video.
Yep.
That wasn't enough to make them come out to file a report or just look into what was happening.
Correct.
Well, I wonder what it takes to get them to come out then.
Probably death. That's what I would assume.
When it's too late, huh?
When it's too late. So you know, I'm telling the night manager exactly what's going on. You know, finally convince her that it's not me, it's these crazy people. And then the following morning, I talked to the general manager of the hotel. I was able to have him pull up security footage. And then I basically just recorded, because I didn't have like a US footage, whatever. I basically recorded footage on my phone. We uploaded it to YouTube. People could see it. So there's 3 videos.
I want to stop and say thank you to Jamie for sharing it up. She just said she shared it up. I appreciate everybody that's sharing the stream out.
Yes, share it.
This is important. This is a very serious issue, you guys. We're talking about being harassed, being stalked. And this is because he is a investigative journalist. He is trying to fight the civil rights movement for black and brown lives that are being taken and taken advantage of. And since he started the movement, people are doxing him, harassing him, and his life has changed drastically since he has started being this journalist and streaming a lot of what is going on with the protesting and everything like that. So he's lost friends, he's lost jobs, and now he's on the verge of being homeless because people want him shut down. So I don't know why the video went out there, but it's still streaming here. So.
They're coming after us.
You guys let us know if we're still streaming on YouTube or Facebook. It looks good here on my end. I don't know why the computer's doing that there.
Yeah, it looks good on your end, but did we get whacked? Somebody comment.
Leave a comment, you guys, if we're still good, if we're still
Facebook.
live.
The computer just totally dorked out.
Because
See these tech issues?
yeah, because I'm using Streamlabs, so I don't know. It's hard to tell I'm using a third party type streaming software, so it's hard to tell what's going on. But they say we're good.
They say we're good.
Yeah, go down, scroll down and see
I'm
the
rolled.
latest.
I can't get there. I think the latest is
Right down here. Make sure it's at the
bottom. Jill's
Speaking
commenting,
of,
so
up against racism is a must.
yeah. All right, it should be all right. It's just
All right, so I think we're
there's a
good.
delay.
Good. Okay, we just want to make sure that we're not talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
Thank you, Olga.
Which I
for
do
letting
a
us know.
lot at this point. Talk to myself. You see the bags under my eyes? I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, you have
I
not.
haven't,
It
I haven't
looks like
slept
you haven't been
I
getting
haven't
much
slept
rest.
in days.
So where did you leave off? The police didn't come out when you asked them to.
Yeah, police didn't come
You
out.
almost got kicked out of the hotel by the night manager.
Yeah, got the footage the next morning.
Okay.
Uploaded that to YouTube. Notified some specific people that I need to, notify when these things happen. Yeah, so that day I packed up all of my stuff because now I can't stay. They know where I'm at. I'm not going to stick around in a location that people know, where I'm at and risk being harmed. So I went to another hotel, stayed there for a day, and then moved again. So it's kind of a thing that I do. So once I get, once I'm like outed of where I'm at, I'll bounce a couple of times and then, then try to find a place that I can kind of be at for an extended period of time. So I stay at another hotel for a night, super rickety and sketchy. It was, I walked in, you remember those hotels where like you walk in and it's like a 4-hour stay type thing and you're just there to get bomb show. Like,
Yeah.
and then stains on the sheets, stains on the pillows. I mean, gross.
Dead bodies in the mattress.
Dead bodies.
If you lift up the mattress, there's a body there.
Yeah, I mean, it's gross.
I mean, to be honest, I thought that maybe when you wake up, you won't have your organs in that hotel.
That's pretty much.
You got to double check to make sure you have your liver and all your important parts.
Yes, that's pretty much what it was. So yeah, it's just, and like right now, it's just, I don't care. I need a roof over my head. I have to be somewhere. But I mean, this is how kind of scary though it is too, where even prior to me checking out, I'm still sleeping and the maid just walked into my room.
What?
Yeah.
They don't knock on the door?
No, she didn't knock. She just walked in. So at this point, like I'm a very light sleeper. I'm sleeping 2 hours a night. Every noise I hear, I'm constantly awake. So stuff like that where, very innocent thing from the maid, but I'm terrified. It scared the bejesus out of me. So then I go to another hotel. If anyone's following me on YouTube, you can see my latest thing here with the stalking. So I go downtown Milwaukee.
Okay.
That's where I want to be, right?
All right.
Prime location.
Good streaming stuff there.
Good streaming stuff.
A lot of action.
A lot of protesting that's going on, in the kind of area. I got this kind of bougie ass hotel for, the same price as I'm renting, crappy hotels. So I booked this place for a night. That's all I can afford. And then people luckily like donating some money to be able to get me the thing. So anyway, so I get to this hotel and I got to kind of give you a little background of some attitude and then kind of what this led to, because this is super creepy as well. So I get to the hotel. It takes over an hour to get into the room. The clerk has no idea how to run the computer system whatsoever. She's very nice though, very cordial, friendly. She was great, but just lack of training. Can't figure out how to put me into a room or what room I need to be in. So okay, whatever.
Wait. Which just?
This is the Hampton Inn and Suites.
Okay.
Downtown Milwaukee, off 176
The
West
Hampton Inn and
Wisconsin
Suites,
Avenue.
okay.
Yep. I booked the room on a third-party thing at this discounted rate, and with tax and everything, it's $69. So she goes to charge my card, and it's the fee shows up at $119 and some change. So I'm like, well, what's with the rate? I booked this at a $60 rate. It's showing up on the thing as $69. Here's my reservation, whatever. So she tells me about this $50 incidental. So I said, okay, well, I don't understand, what is incidentals? So she tells me, well, the $50 is in case you use the phone or if you're going to rent movies. So I said, well, it's 21. I have 2 cell phones. I'm not sure who uses hotel phones anymore. And I'm here on business. I'm an investigative journalist. I'm not here to watch movies. So she cancels the $50 fee and brings it back down to the $69, what I rented the room for.
Okay.
So finally get up in the room. It's a gorgeous little spot, like very much so lucked out, right? And I think this is going to be great. The lobby is locked. You can't even get in without a key. You have to buzz, which means somebody's stopping you and asking you questions. So I feel safe, right?
Okay.
I could probably finally sleep.
Safety is good.
I haven't slept in days now at this point, right? So the next morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, I kind of wake up and I go outside to have a cigarette. I noticed that some people had donated, so I was able to have enough money to book the room again. So while I'm outside smoking, I jump on the third-party app and I quickly book the hotel, right? So I come back in, I let the clerk know, a second clerk that I've now interacted with. We could address her later. So she doesn't really seem to care, right? She doesn't really seem to essentially acknowledge me. She just says, okay, I got you all taken care of. So I go back up to the room, okay? This is at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
At 11:49, I get contacted by the general manager. Now, the general manager's name, and this is going to be important for everybody, her name is Amy Grunwald. Okay.
Were they blowing up your room?
They're blowing up the
knocking on the door.
Right, blowing up the hotel phone, which I'm not going to answer the hotel phone now at this point because I don't know about
They're
this.
They're going to charge you $50
charge, right? So, and then they start hitting the cell phone. So, I answer the cell phone. I'm like, hello, and mind you, I'm passed out, right? So, very rude on the phone, telling me about I need to vacate the hotel immediately. The checkout time is at 11 a.m. I've extended my stay. I'm no longer a guest at the hotel. So I try to tell her I booked the room. I did this at 6 a.m. I talked to your clerk on downstairs, and she says just like this. This is how she talks. She goes, "Checkout's at 11. You're 49 minutes past. You need to leave."
Wow, just attitude out the gate.
Attitude out the gate. So I'm like, listen, I extended the stay. It's in the computer system. Do you want me to come down? So it's back and forth, and she's just rude. Then she finally realizes that that she's made a mistake and that my booking reservation is actually in there. No apology. Just, oh, I see it now. Got it. You're taken care of. So then now all of a sudden I get hit with a $119 charge. So I'm like, damn it. They hit me with this $50. Well, I can't afford the $50 because I'm literally living day by day. So that $50 could have went towards another night stay at the hotel. So I'm kind of panicking because I've no money left again. So anyway, that's that. Later on that night, I'm doing a live video just kind of from inside the hotel room, and I'm bored. I'm like, you know what? Let's go out. Let's go live stream the city. Let's try to talk to some people, see what people are doing on a late Sunday night. And so going live, and then we're out there for a little while, right? And then we see sirens, lights, hear sirens, the whole deal, right? So that's my jam, right? So I'm like, oh man, they turned right up here. They're going pretty slow. They're probably going to stop. So, I asked the viewers, I'm like, should we go over there? Should we see what's going on? Oh, right. So we get up there, we round the corner, fire truck, ambulance, some type of 911. We're standing filming. While the camera is at this emergency that's happening, I turn my head because I always have to be aware of my surroundings, right? And lo and behold, I see pickup trucks flying particular flags. And so then, you know, on the video you hear me, I'm like, I'm pissed now.
No, wait, just a second here. Let me just take a minute. You guys type !notify in the comment section so you'll be notified the next time that I go live. That way you don't miss another episode. And Kevin, as far as these flags, now, first of all, these flags that these truckers are flying, what do they mean? What do they represent? And how do you know that these flags are
Little background and context. If you guys remember when Raw Topic and I were out in Wauwatosa and we were live streaming with Randy, remember Randy J?
Oh yeah, Randy's the boy.
So that day,
man.
that day that we were out there streaming in Tosa, there's a white pickup truck that was flying two big giant American flags. So through an investigation, we figured out who this person was. We tried to see if they would comment for a story that we were highlighting for curfew discrimination. We end up running a story. We showed a bunch of live videos from this individual talking about putting red dots on protesters' foreheads, wishing that the purge was a real thing so that, you know, they could be offing protesters, laughing and, you know, kind of talking like they had some type of handicap, yelling out very loud, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, you know, calling protesters window lickers, flying some specific flags, showing some very giant guns, right? Some long guns that have the capability of going through bulletproof vests, despite whatever level of vest that you have, right? And despite whether it has rifle protection, these
and you
people
do wear bulletproof vests
every day.
Every day because of the stalking, the threats, death threats.
Even if I have to go to Walmart.
And I like what you did with that vest. I like that Punisher.
Yeah,
that is dope. I like that.
Yeah, I'll explain that.
Yeah, show that to the camera when you get a chance. Put that closer so people can see that. I like that.
I'll explain that here in a minute. But yeah, so we basically outed this group without giving out personal information and the group name and all of that, because all we were trying to do was highlight curfew discrimination, right? Black protesters being arrested, white militia type people freely being able to do what they want. And we've seen that in various cities now. So the individual figures out, you know, that we ran this video kind of article, reaches out to me, and we scheduled an interview, and I sat down with the gentleman in Wauwatosa. And the whole time just justifying his actions, making excuses. Things were funny, accusing me of taking his exact words that we used. We didn't paraphrase, we didn't do any of that. We took his exact words. Basically saying that we took things out of context, that we, slandered him, all these different things. So this is the same group that follows, this trucker group. This is the same group of guys that follow a local protester group out here called the People's Revolution, that have been marching for 250 plus days.
So you're talking about TPR.
TPR, yep. They've enacted a lot of change in Milwaukee, Wauwatosa, you know, all these different places.
Yeah, they actually did a die-in yesterday. That was
yep. They did a die-in at Mayfair Mall yesterday. So this trucker group has been stalking them, and we kind of exposed them. The more that I filmed TPR, you know, these guys would come out and we'd get them on video, and then realizing essentially that I'm here, I'm filming you, and I'm walking up on you. These guys pretty much did, you know, stop showing up. So that, you know, that's kind of the background. And then essentially there's been a lot of online bullying, you know, come towards me from these guys. They come on my lives and they, you know, trash talk is one thing, because I trash talk, right? We can all trash talk. But it's a lot
I've seen you cuss out so many people in your lives.
Bro, don't come on my live on some BS. But yeah, so trash talk is one thing, but you know, these guys are making fun of me for, you know, being homeless, for, you know, trying to raise donations so I can survive. You know, they're making threats. They're talking about my son, all these different things. So yeah, and then on Christmas, the one guy basically makes fun of me that he's going to go hang out with his kid on Christmas because he can actually see his child. So it's kind of a dig at me that I can't be with my son.
So it's like an episode of Mean Girls, but it's guys.
But it's guys. Yeah, pretty much.
What is it that they have against you? I mean, why are they after you, or why are you their target? Like, how did this start?
I think it's just because of, exposing the group. Now, again, mind you, we never said anyone's names. We never said the name of the group, these type of things. But I think it's literally for exposing what this group actually was.
I actually thought after your interview with this guy that everything would be copacetic.
Did it
get worse?
Is what it seemed like. Sure, yeah, absolutely. It's just a lot of like I said, online bullying. So yeah, and then it kind of died down from Christmas until now. And these guys think that I don't know who they are. They think that I don't know their trucks, that I don't know their license plates, that I don't know their names. So on our channel at this point, we've announced what the group is called. So if you're in Wisconsin, it's Wisconsin Truck Takeover Enthusiasts. They go by WTTOE. We've shown the group.
Now, is that a bunch of Trumpers?
Yep, they are Trump supporters. They carry the American flag plus a Confederate flag. We all know what
about the Blue Line flag?
They do carry Blue Lives Matter flag. If you want to know the actual history behind Blue Lives Matter and the Blue Line flag, we wrote an article on that. So yeah, they're we've exposed the group. We've shown pictures. They think it's funny to dox me. They think it's funny to roll up on me at the Hampton and the Econo Lodge. This is 2 hotels in basically a 3-day period. That day at the Hampton, they stalked me for 2 hours while I was out on the street, trying to get back to the hotel. They put in the comment section publicly what hotel I was actually at, knowing that there's people that want to cause physical harm to me. So this is a bit of an issue. So yeah, so we've talked about the group, we've shown pictures. When they come on my live, we let everybody know who they are, what their face is, and what truck they drive. So that, if you see these vehicles driving behind you, they're, trying to stalk and intimidate you, especially if you're a person of color. So
wasn't one of the videos showing a bunch of guns?
Yeah.
One of these guys had a car full of guns, and what were their intentions during the curfew?
Yeah,
they thought that they were entitled to be out there during this curfew, but Black Lives Matter protesters shouldn't be.
Yeah. So they were exerting
what they're going to do with all the guns they
exerting their white privilege. Well, and based off the comments, wishing that the purge was a real thing, right? If we saw the movie The Purge, right? That's legal killing, right? That it's allowed for one night, legal killing, and they're joking about this.
They said that on the video?
They said it on the video, yeah. So, these guys, the one individual, so his name is CJ Morrison, okay? A lot of times when I mention CJ and this and that, everyone thinks I'm talking about CJ TV. So poor CJ has lost a lot of followers.
Oh my goodness.
But then I've lost followers because they think I'm talking about CJ TV, and I'm not. I'm talking about this scumbag, CJ Morrison, okay? So we've outed him now at this point. CJ is a 3%er, okay, which is a very right-wing domestic terrorist militia group.
Isn't the 3%ers mostly known for storming the Capitol?
There were definitely a lot of 3%ers that were there, yep. 3%ers are known to have military and law enforcement, whether ex or current, in their groups. The 3%er was founded on a non-factual, historical piece of information. And regardless of how you do the math, and, these guys say they're not racist, but when you actually do the math and you work it down to how they came up with the 3%er name, it's because they left black people out of when they fought for America. They're just ignoring the fact that black people, thousands of black people fought for America. They ignore this, and that's how you know that it's a racist group. Plus, flying the Confederate flags. So yeah, so they're a group of 3%ers, which makes them extremely dangerous, right? Plus the carrying of guns, the stalking, all of the things. So yeah, so this is heavily an issue. So they circled me at the Hampton now for 2 hours, publicly put out on my live what hotel I was at. They've talked about visiting my son, my 6-year-old son, and tucking him in at night and giving him a kiss goodnight and things like that.
Do you think you'll eventually have to get a restraining order on this group?
So I've already taken some necessary steps that are currently in the process. I don't want to go into too much detail about exactly what I've done, but yeah, it's time to be held accountable. CJ Halliburton. So, but that's why we always say CJ Morrison, racist trucker,
Oh yeah.
right? He even put his YouTube name as CJ Trumper Truck,
Oh.
because we call him the Trumper truck driver guy, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so that's that. But I'm very openly speaking out about this type of stuff. I'm very vocal about this because awareness needs to be brought to it. I'm not the only one that's dealing with this, right? There's other protesters, from the location that I'm at that are dealing with this. There's other.
It's back. What do you mean, Christy? Is back? What's back?
I think the audio.
Oh, did we lose audio?
I don't know, but these kids across the hall screaming are making me crazy.
Okay, so sorry, you guys. We're trying to get through it. So
Is the audio better now?
it's probably the Wi-Fi. Probably the Wi-Fi that we're on. So bear with us here. We've got
We got kids across the way having a fucking temper tantrum.
Yep.
Is the audio better now?
Let us know the audio's good now, you guys.
See what I told you about these stupid microphones?
I think it's the Wi-Fi.
For a
I don't
little
think
bit,
the
it's good
mics.
now? Okay. Just for a minute, okay. So yeah, so it's not just me, right? I mean, there's protesters all over the place that are dealing with this, but I'm using my, situation to bring awareness to this, and then also because of the investigative style journalism that I do and exposing, corruption, exposing racism, we're bringing awareness to this. You asked about, yeah, you see, the kids are loud. Christy's like losing her mind too. I'm ready. I'm like ready to go ground some kids, bro. Enough. Sit in a corner. So yeah. So I mean, you asked about the Punisher skull. Punisher is my favorite comic book. From back in the day. One of my heroes is Chris Kyle, right? If we remember who he is, and Chris Kyle's unit. I'm literally gonna lose my mind.
Kristan T. Harris from the Rundown Live. Background is checks are for law enforcement potentially. The big story here is public domain in Wisconsin is not illegal to pull up personal intel. But Kristan, I hope I'm saying your name right. Shouldn't you at least let somebody know or ask them if you're gonna pull their report, their file?
Oh, see, no, we don't want to talk to her, bro.
That's a guy. He's from the Rundown Live.
Who is this?
Kristan from the Rundown Live.
Well, I mean, read this comment. You can never get the forgiveness you deserve. The race terrorist card was wrong. Card to play. It was a reach. Yeah. See, this is a goofy, bro. This is fuck this guy, bro.
I can't see it on my end. Everything that he's saying.
I can.
But
I'm reading. No, this
Well, what he's saying, a lot of people, we gotta fill people in to what he's talking about.
This guy's a tool. No, don't listen to this clown. This is a person that wants to justify and excuse behaviors away, right? We already know who this clown is. This person is known to dox people. This person has been known to fill rhetoric especially when it comes to local activist groups. No. Rundown Live? That's who you said this is?
Are you familiar with the Rundown Live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's garbage.
You don't agree with
it's garbage.
Their content?
No, it's rhetoric. It's false rhetoric. There's no truth. So, yeah. They are. The 3%ers are a domestic terrorist organization. They're filled with their stuff. I thought that was something of interest. I've been a fan of Chris Kyle for a very long time. Unfortunate tragedy with his death. Because Punisher's my kind of childhood, fan, kind of hero thing.
Have you watched the Netflix version of Punisher?
Yeah, it's
awesome, man.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
The guy from The Walking Dead.
Yeah. So for me, I put the Punisher on my back. It's kind of a nod to Chris Kyle, like Chris Kyle's watching my back, because that's what he did.
Is that his name? The one from Netflix?
No.
Or were you talking about the original?
No, Chris Kyle's the military guy that died. Like one of the greatest snipers in military history.
Gotcha. Okay.
This fucking guy, bro. Are you serious right now?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with
Punisher is Sam Castle.
Background.
Bro. Sam Castle.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Wait. That's, yeah.
Jesus.
I thought you were talking about the actor's name.
Bro, no, I don't care about that. I'm talking about Chris Kyle. No sound.
Try putting it up to your mouth and just talking.
I just don't think that there's sound.
See if it makes a difference.
I just don't think there's sound.
I think it might be too low down there.
Check. I don't think you have
Do you
sound.
guys hear him better when he's talking directly into the mic? Let us know. I'm trying to figure out what the issue is. I think it could be Wi-Fi related.
Here, we'll clip it. We'll clip it like that. How's that? Is that better? Do we have sound now?
Let us know.
It's good. It's back. Okay. Jesus. I'm telling you.
I might have to take it off Wi-Fi, dude.
I'm telling you.
Or hold on, let me try something else here.
You're going to break it. It's going to dork the video out. See, Christy knows who Chris Kyle is. Thank you, Christy. Anywho, that's kind of my nod to Chris Kyle. And it's like Chris Kyle's watching my back, right? So that nothing bad happens to me. And I've got a Punisher skull on my hoodies. So it's kind of my thing now where, I tell everybody, if you see the Never Stop Media logo and that Punisher skull, you should probably step out of the way if you're going to be on bullshit. Because if you step in front of my camera or I see you doing something you shouldn't be doing, I'm exposing you.
And on that note, you guys, if you haven't got your popcorn yet and your drinks, go get it. We're about to start getting into the juicy juice.
The juicy juice.
Of the interview, because we still haven't really got the whole story of the Hampton, and this is some crazy stuff. But you guys, if you just joined, I want you to type hashtag just joined in the comment section. Also, if you're new to the stream, type hashtag new in the comment section. And don't forget, you can always use the command !notify to be notified the next time we're live, or just type an ! And you'll get all the commands that you can use in this live stream. Thanks for watching. They're
attacking Buddy right now, bro. All the followers are attacking this clown this right-wing rhetoric clown that puts out false information about people that has been factually debunked. Sorry, I just totally misspoke.
Okay.
Factually debunked. This dude puts out all types of nonsense, all types. And then this Shannon chick comes on the platform.
No.
She pretends she's concerned. Oh my God, Kevin. And then the real bullshit comes out. So she's silenced on my YouTube platform because she's, nobody likes her. And we've called her some ugly names already because we don't like her.
So some of your people are coming back to see you.
Yeah, they're coming back to see me because they think that they can talk here.
Well, just to let you guys know, Kevin has the control of this stream, so he can silence, mute, ban, block, delete, whatever he wants to do. That was the terms of this interview.
The terms.
So
exactly.
just so you guys know, be very careful because I am not in control of these comments. Kevin is in control as far as comments today.
I love this.
And he will definitely block. I'm not so much of a blocker, but Kevin will block you in a hot minute.
In a hot minute, and then you don't even have access to Raw Topic either.
Yeah, so just be careful because he's the one with the magic wand.
Exactly.
So let's get
Hampton,
into.
you want to finish?
Let's do Hampton.
Let's do it.
Okay, so the truckers, you gave us a little history.
So
of the
they
truckers.
show up, blah, blah,
They
blah,
show
blah.
up. They got
Okay.
their flags. They're
So I get
flying
back-
all this racism.
I get back in the hotel safe, right? So here we are, next day, right? And again, trying to generate enough funds to be able to stay. Checkout's at 11 o'clock, okay? 10 o'clock in the morning, by like the skin of my teeth, I'm able to generate enough money to book the hotel for 2 more days.
That was like a 5-hour stream, right?
Yeah.
You had to go strong for 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
YouTube, you can stream long. See,
Yeah.
because you can bypass some of those requirements.
Yeah, I know. But it sucks. It still sucks.
They got to work on some.
So I need 1,000 subs so I can stop using Streamlabs. So yeah.
You guys, I'm gonna try to get off the Wi-Fi and see how the stream goes without Wi-Fi because I think Wi-Fi might be effing up every. Refresh that and see if that. Oh, you're still on Wi-Fi. I saw that I'm here, so that has nothing to do with the phone.
Yeah, that's all right. We're gonna refresh. Oh, it says the live video ended, bro.
Oh, did it end? Well, why am I? I'm still seeing it here. Let me see. Refresh it again.
I'm trying. You fucking dorked it out, bro.
Shit is still showing active on my end. You guys, if we're still live, leave a comment because we're looking like we're not on the desktop version here. I'm thinking we're still live, dude. Guys, get ready. That's all I can tell you. Dude, I'm still getting comments and everything. Let me see. There's a timestamp there. Or it goes from. Where's the Where's the time thing that lets you know how long he's running?
Yeah. See, I'm at the very beginning of your video.
Let me see that.
If we were still live, I wouldn't be able to see that.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's go. Let's do this again.
Fucking Hamin, bro.
I guess when I switched it over, it just fucking dropped it, huh?